Hello, loves. I thought I'd do a longer version of how I properly fill a cake. So all my cakes are usually 3 layers of cakes, and then I go ahead and add simple syrup to them. And I do both sides because one side is more absorbent than the other. That's usually the back side. Now I add simple syrup because many of these cakes need hours to decorate, so I want to make sure that they remain moist while I decorate them. Then I put a blob of buttercream. That's going to be the glue for one of the cakes. Now, if it's just buttercream, I don't have to worry about anything. I can just add buttercream to the cake. But if it has a soft filling like this, I go ahead and I put a dam of buttercream around it. And you can see I layered it a couple of times. Then I press down on the sides, kind of sealing it in, making like a little hole for the filling. And then I smooth out the edge like you saw me do there. Finally, I add the filling. But you have to make sure that the filling stays under the buttercream because you don't want it to go over or it's going to seep through. This one happens to have strawberries. So what I do when I add strawberries is I add another layer of buttercream around the edge of it as soon as I fill it up. This is also just an extra protection for the cake, I would say, so it doesn't seep out. Now, if it's just a one-tiered cake, I don't have to worry about too much and I can put generous amount of filling and strawberries in there. But if it was 2 tiers, then I kind of don't put as much, only because I don't want the pressure of the top cake pushing down on the inside of the filling. So now I repeat the step with the second layer. I do apologize about the camera. I did not notice it was that far up. I desperately need a cameraman or something, or woman. Who knows, if I make it really good on YouTube, maybe I can hire someone. So like I said, I go ahead and I repeat that for the second layer. Now, before I added that top layer on, I also kind of did an extra seal of protection in between, if that makes sense. When I am done with this, before I ice it, I put it in the freezer for a good 10 minutes because I want that cream to firm up, and then it makes it so much easier to ice. You guys have to do that step. Putting it in the freezer is an important step before you fully ice the cake. And that's it. I hope this helps.